So we are here with Harry Belafonte, and I overheard you were the eldest of all the children. That comes with a lot of responsibility. How was that growing up?
Pretty easy because, growing up, I was the older by 5 years before Sherry. But as adults, we're all very independent and at the same time have a good time together. So it feels good to be here now, once again honoring our father and looking forward to seeing what content this documentary has, but we trust Suzanne and expect it to be good.
And what impact did your father have on you as a child?
Okay, that's a really big question. One was, to do our own thing, to be a trailblazer. I'm the one that's not in air quotes, the business. I have nothing to do with movies, theaters, TV, or anything like that. So, so I have an organization called ANIR, A-N-I-R Foundation, which deals with human rights, but making it possible for North Americans to experience work in underserved countries. I work with medical schools, sending students over on their rotations in places they normally wouldn't, and the life experience is totally different from anything they would get here in the U.S. I have a new organization called Serengeti Goddess, which is focusing on women's well-being and health and helping women find the goddess within, and to encourage women to go after what they want, to believe in themselves, and to trust their intuition.
ShadeTV, I love y'all.
Thank you.
He's the king of shade. So
I was going to say, you got the shades on. You're perfect for our channel here.
Great.
And I love this fit, by the way.
Thank you.
What are you wearing? This is so stunning.
it's a brand called Kilentar from Nigeria.
Oh, our cameraman lived in Nigeria for a very long time.
Nice,
so
nice.
We're going to start speaking to her.
Nice.
So how does it feel to be at Tribeca for this incredible film about Harry Belafonte?
These are wild times. So any moment to have a sense of reprieve, I think, is an honor. We're humbled and we're grateful, but we're aware of why we're here and what we're here for, and so we're here to pay homage. We're here to celebrate, and we're here to continue to stand in the legacy of someone who's literally a giant in our community and demonstrated the sort of values that we need to implement now more than ever. So I think, all in all, it's a sense of gratitude.
I'm just happy to be here with Aja and to walk alongside her, honestly, yeah.
And so, Aja, I hear that you've got a poetry album up for a Grammy, just subtle flex.
Yeah, I was Grammy nominated this past year. This is my award, being here. This is a greater award than I could have ever imagined. We're getting, I believe, the Harry Belafonte Social Justice Award tonight. So to me, that's my Grammy, you know what I mean? That's my peers. They're people who stand in alignment with the values I share, and being on this red carpet is probably the most alignment I'll feel, more than most places. So I'm grateful to be here at this time.
How has he impacted your music?
Mr. B?
Yes. How has he impacted
Mr. B has this love, and he had this love and fascination with Paul Robeson. And he always used to quote Paul Robeson and say, artists are the gatekeepers of truth. I think being Jamaican, part Jamaican, and knowing that Mr. B came from, very humble beginnings, humble beginnings, and was able to tell the story of those of us who have struggled to make something of themselves, to make a living, to have a sense of decency and quality of life. The fact that he always kept his ear to the community and to the people and to those who were facing great impoverishment due to, extreme capitalism. I think he was always pushing us forward, and he knew that art wasn't just an accessory, but that art was integral to our movements. And so for me, the poems and the content and the distribution and the ways that we shape things in terms of the art, we were very intentional. We tried our best to serve and be of service to our community. And that's the way that I think Mr. B taught me. So
amazing. Well, you're an incredible figure, Aja.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for this award.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just, I got my heroes right next to me. So I'm living deep and with deep gratitude, but we're we're all like doing the best we can with what we got. And I think every day, as long as we have some guides, some paths, like our elders are so important. And eventually we will become, and we are becoming those elders. So I think it's only natural for us to learn the lessons we need to learn so that we can continue to carry on the tradition.
We have Aloe Blacc in the house. You had a major single just dropped today.
Yes.
I've been listening to it on repeat.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You are a man that wears so many hats. Also, Avicii, you were part of that documentary. It was incredible,
yes.
By the way.
Thank you.
Probably one of my favorite screenings that I've done since I've been at Tribeca.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm so happy to have you in this Following Harry film.
Yeah.
Tell me how Harry has inspired you and your journey.
You know, Harry Belafonte was an actor, a singer, an entertainer, and a tremendous activist. In addition to his philanthropy, all of the things that he was in his career are the things that inform my career. And I want to continue to use my presence for maximum, positive change.
And he also a person of many hats. I know that music is your wheelhouse. How has that impacted your musical journey?
Listening to the work that Harry did and the way that he would encourage me is to sing songs that will speak the voice of the lesser heard, the most vulnerable, the underdog, and I'll continue to do that. Absolutely.
Well, keep killing it. You're doing such an incredible job in everything that you do.
Thank you.
Was really excited for that single that dropped today, so we'll be sure to tell our viewers to go and listen to it.
Thank you.
And can't wait to see this film. Hey everyone, so I'm here with Carmen Perez, and we're here for a very special world premiere, Following Harry. How has Harry impacted you?
Oh my God. So I had the honor of working for Mr. Belafonte for the past 20 years, running his organization, the Gathering for Justice, and to be here and be part of the legacy that he actually put forth to all of us is so inspiring, and especially because Following Harry is really about the last 10 years of his life. And I was the one that was able to bridge generations, bring contemporary artists and activists to him, many of them who are here today. And so to be able to witness that on the screen and know that his legacy not only continues with me, but continues with every young person that we touch through the gathering and also through all the people that are here today is just, for me, it's truly a dream come true.
And you're an honoree, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep inspiring. We're really excited to see this film and really excited to have you here at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right, so I am here with two incredible women, Gina Belafonte and your daughter, Maria. How does it feel to be at the Tribeca Film Festival for this amazing film on your father and your grandfather?
Oh my God, absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, we were here, 13 years ago now, for the last documentary that Suzanne and Gina did, yes. And that was the last time I was here, and I was with him that night. And so to be here again, to honor him, feels right and the best place to be to do it, yeah.
Yes, I'm very proud of the work. I'm very proud of Suzanne Rostock for carrying on and making a sequel to Sing Your Song. And I'm so excited to support the legacy of my father.
And as far as Harry goes, he's such an incredible human. How has he inspired you to become who each of you are today?
I'll take this one.
Like in everything I do.
Well, I mean, he was a very, with me, he was very hands-on. I worked with him for over 20 years. I started as his acting coach, actually, and then moved on to do a documentary film called Sing Your Song, also directed by Suzanne Rostock. And that was an incredible journey. And then after that, we founded a nonprofit organization together too. One called the Gathering for Justice, the other is Sankofa.org. And through Sankofa.org, both Maria and I, every day, carry on his legacy at the intersection of art and activism, working very hard to make sure that people understand the stories of those who are most marginalized, and using art as a tool to heal and to transform. So he's left quite an imprint on both of us.
Literally, you are doing so much. I feel like your entire family is doing so many different things. It's so empowering. I feel like I need to add more jobs to my life. I feel like I'm not doing enough.
There's room for more always.
Exactly. Harry's spreading right now as we speak. And as his granddaughter, how has he inspired you?
I mean, in everything I do, I got into the arts because of him and my mom and my family.
You and your mom seem so close.
Yeah.
I love this dynamic that you two share. You're glowing
I know,
together.
I feel very grateful to be able to work with my mom, and it's because of the work that they did together that I just got to kind of hop on board and be a part of. And every time I take a step into the world, he's inspired me to, you know, put one foot in front of the other and just keep going with the legacy. So
I have heard so many great things about you. Everyone speaks so highly of you.
Oh, really?
And oh my gosh, every person I've interviewed today.
I'm used to being behind the scenes, but
I mean, it's all right. I mean, you can. I feel like you are a one-of-a-kind woman, and you've done so many incredible things. Tell me about how Harry has inspired you. I know that's an open-ended question.
yeah, that's
It's a lot.
yeah. Well, Harry has always inspired me from the long before I met him. He inspired me because I did know about his history, which was kind of a hidden. His history of activism and art, with art, has been kind of a hidden history, which is why I made "Sing Your Song" to begin with. But he's inspired me to just not give in, not give up, and just don't care what other people think. Speak your mind. Yeah, just don't hide. Speak out. The worst thing that can happen is that they arrest you. You know?
This is true. A little slap on the wrist, you know,
Yeah,
here or
but
there. That's all right.
no,
But
no.
you never know. I always
But you
say,
never know.
If you don't get what you don't ask for, has
Yeah.
always been like
That's
my
it.
motto, right?
Yeah, and it's amazing how if you're fearless, that you can really do it. The power you have in being fearless. People listen. They listen. It's when you whimper and mumble under your breath about it. Now you have to stand up.